Damage control.
Welcome to Damage Control, guys. We're here at the first official NAGA 2012 Utah tournament. This is going to be our first time trying to review a grappling tournament. What do you have to say so far?
So far, the rules are very complex, and I think the best advice we can give to the guys that aren't used to this kind of competition is to just go in and play their normal game, get on top, and look for a submission.
Yeah, I would agree. And if you're really interested in the rules, I try to find someone who's actually competed in a NAGA tournament and get those rules from them ahead of time. I mean, they try to do a rules meeting here. It was about 45-minute rules meeting with all of these people you see back here talking in between it. And so far, it just seems like the NAGA rule system is just extremely complex. I mean, I couldn't even keep track of it all. I can't see how the little kids are supposed to keep track of it. So, I mean, again, I would try to not get your rules down at the event. I would try to do it beforehand. Well, we pretty much watched all of our guys do our matches. We saw a couple of friends from other gyms compete today. What are your thoughts today?
Oh man, you know, the point system and the time limits completely changes the game. If you get down on points, there's such a burden to finish the fight and really progress the action. It's much different than the last grappling tournament we went to, where it was unlimited time and it was for submission only. Personally, I'm a little more. I favor that other tournament more because of that style. I think it fits the training, the way I train guys better, but this was different. You know, this is its own animal, and there's a way that you can really learn the rules and use them to your advantage here.
It's certainly, especially with again, like you said, takedowns being such a factor. You get down a takedown, and now you've got, a ticking time bomb, 3 minutes to make something happen. You're probably out of position, and you're forced to make mistakes sometimes in order to try to recoup that 1 point. I can understand now why they allow people to sit down and kind of butt scoot. I mean, that would be, I can see how a strategy you might take to just kind of get rid of that whole one takedown and done type of mentality and strategy to playing the NAGA matches. One thing I have to say for certain, the referees here are phenomenal.
Oh my God.
These are some of the best refs I have ever seen. Sometimes the organization was a little bit difficult. Part of it was due to this venue. The venue here has like 2 or 3 buildings, and with multiple guys at the same weight class, but maybe different advanced, intermediate, and beginner divisions. You've got guys in one building, you got guys in another building, and that was kind of difficult to deal with.
That made it hard, but even in light of that, I mean, it's like 2 o'clock and we're done, and we could easily be here until 5 or 6 p.m., still dealing with that even in a more organized event. So they're doing something right here.
They're doing a spectacular job of organization. I had one kid compete today, and they just bent over backwards to give this guy a chance to win. He had 6 matches. Poor kid lost all 6 of them. But I mean, they gave him time and time again. Oh, look, what if we shuffle him over into this division? Okay, sure. Oh, what if we shuffle him over into this division? And just bent over backwards. And it'd be different if we were like the super grappling team that brought 50 guys here. And we had a handful of guys, maybe total competitors today, maybe 5 or 6. And these guys still just did everything in their power to help this kid have a good experience. And when it was all said and done, after losing all 6 matches, they gave him a sword. Just for having that warrior spirit. Getting knocked down, getting back up, getting back in the match, getting knocked down, getting back up, going and wrestling another match. So in that regard, they've won a ton of points for me in terms of how they treat their competitors, how they treat the kids. I saw so much safety here. I was really nervous. The rules here are crazy. There are leg locks, twisting spine locks, neck cranks, pretty much anything, any type of submissions allowed, no slams. And I was really kind of uptight about seeing maybe some injuries today, but these guys have done a spectacular job of keeping it safe. And I'm looking forward to the next tournament. I think it's in September, they say. But that's about all I have to say. Here at the 2012, the first Utah NAGA grappling tournament. Anything you want to say to wrap it up?
That's it, man.
Tune in for more Damage Control, MMA.com.